So I think I'm going to approach this with these first, or is that about that? I think I'll...
No. Do the scissors. Do the whole kind of sort of like that, and then you just chop off everything like that. Yeah.
Sure.
Now I just tuck this in. Otherwise, my t-shirt's just going to get absolutely crammed. So if you tuck this in around my shoulders. How are you?
My hands are too large. I thought this was going to be a very random haircut.
Well, you're just taking the bulk of the hair off with just doing it like this, aren't you? And then you can kind of smooth it all over with the clippers, like you did last time. Do you want to wear rubber gloves?
No, so I'll just make it probably worse.
And obviously you can put your hands really close to the sort of shape of my head, and then that's it. That's it. That kind of feels like it is at the
Yes, but the issue is it's too short. How are you feeling right now?
relieved to get rid of it.
Not nervous that I'm going to make you look like Hitler or anything?
You didn't last time. It was quite short, but it was just nice to get rid of it, and especially if it's going to be nice and warm next week. It's kind of weird seeing all your hair come off like this.
Your confidence levels, are they high or low?
Fluctuating. How are yours? More important. You're the one with the system.
I'm not too confident because it's my second time. James, do you want to check this out? I have to try and make it that there's less grey hairs.
That would be excellent if you could do that.
If I can, I'll cut the grey hairs shorter. The issue is, the skin on my knuckles is really like, it's not really taut.
It will be when you're finished.
Ow. Trying to make me laugh, I'm the one holding scissors. Alright. I think now, I don't want to go like too short with those, now I'm just going to go with this.
Oh, hang on, let me have a look at the settings.
It's on 12, don't panic.
Well, let's put it to 14, shall we? We started off. Whoops. We started off.
Oh yes, let's do it like this now.
We started off on 14 last time. We ended up on about 6. You might need to do a lot more around the front. Look, all this needs to come off.
I know.
Look.
Would you like me to rush it, or would you like me to be patient?
Now, let's do lots with the scissors first. Look, I can put my hand there if you want me to.
I need judgments, I'll do it.
Yeah, right. Oh, you want to do it, yeah?
You're opting for the hasty haircut.
Hack it and run. Hack it and run.
What's that?
You.
I'm cutting my own nails almost. Issues when my knuckles are that big. It's comedically large. You're gonna look so bad. You're gonna look more autistic than I am. If I had kids, I wouldn't trust them this much.
That's fine. Every confidence in you, Richard. If it looks like it did last time, I'll be super chuffed.
The moment you look like James.
I do.
Yes. The front bit, really short. Back bit, very... It's almost like you push it back with the headphones at the moment. You do your eyebrows while you're at it.
Yes, definitely. And we do those with a comb, I think.
Now I'll shoot my fingers.
They're not that long.
Not far off.
They're not far off, you're right.
Like hedges.
Yes.
Alright.
Somewhere between Dennis Healy and Spock. You probably don't know who either of those people are, right?
I'm going to ban as much stuff as I can.
How about all this bit over here?
Please stop whining.
No? That won't cut very long hair, unfortunately.
I know, but patience is key, Dad.
Yeah.
Patience is key. Because when stuff is rushed, when taking up large amounts of the time, it's harder to correct.
That's all right.
Because this is going to go up shit's creek if I'm not careful.
No. This will only take it down to the thickness of your hand all over my head, which is good. And then we can kind of do the finer stuff with the little trimmer. Because I cheaped out and bought a cheap one, which doesn't handle very thick hair, long hair. Well, if you buy the kind of proper, not industrial, but commercial grade ones they use in the barbers, they will just cut through long hair, but like this, our little noddy one won't. You need to get the bulk of it off with the scissors, basically. All over. As long as you're not cutting any shorter than your finger thickness, it will be fine. So just keep going all over it until you see bits sticking up beyond your fingers and just chop them off. So that's what they do. They just kind of work all over your head with their hand. Anything that's sticking through your fingers, cut it off. Simple. You feeling more confident now?
No, not really.
Can't be that hard. I don't suppose there are many people with like degrees that cut people's hair.
James, can I do you after this? Should I do you after this, James?
No.
You should. You did a good job of
I
me
do a
last
better
time.
job than your mother's salad bowl cuts.
Mum didn't do it.
Anymore. She used to.
Yeah, didn't she do the whole salad bowl plonk on the head, cut round?
No.
She did mine, and it was not far off. She almost used a bowl from Edgemans once. I need a colander for yours.
That's an idea. If we could. Anything that sticks. No. There's a lot at the back there that you can kind of
I'm not so confident doing it with my left hand.
Do you want me to spin around?
Yeah, how about you spin round?
Which way do you want me to be? Like this?
Yes, like this. We get the camera angle this way.
And you get the back.
Sure, we're going to get 1 million views if we post this on the internet.
This could be a whole start of a whole new career for you, Richard.
No, I don't want to be labelled as a stereotypical male hairdresser. I'm not going to drive an MX-5 or anything like that. No. That's weird. Very weird. This is far too technical for my liking. It's because the fact is, people judge you so much.
And your hairstyle.
Yeah.
They might do at your age, but they don't at mine.
Because everybody's basically got that I hate my life, I hate my wife sort of haircut. Ow! I stabbed myself with scissors. Really on me now.
Really? You're doing great. You're doing exactly what I would do if I could do it myself. Remember not to go too close. Like, you always cut the bits sticking up through your fingers. Then you
That's
can't,
what I'm doing.
yeah. So you can't leave the ball bits like you did last time.
I'm normally the scissors in my hand if you want to make any more complaints.
Otherwise, there's no more chocolates for you.
I'm not the one who needs to go on a diet. Like this guy cut my hand.
I kind of want to have a go at doing this. Will you let me do yours?
No.
Oh, God. You need a haircut.
I know, but
You need a haircut more badly than I do.
I know, but to be honest, I'd rather have mine looking like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, the literal reincarnation, apart from I'm not blonde. I think Shaggy's blonde.
No, it's the same colour as you.
Huh?
Same colour as you. Ish. Light brown.
Right, it's now getting to the point where I cannot really use scissors. I have to. Oh, we're switching on to the trimmer now.
How about all the bit round the front?
Jesus Christ, Dad. Jesus Christ.
I feel more nervous with my hand.
Now you know how I might have actually just cut your hand. I'm going faster with your hand.
Why is that?
It's not my hand.
Oh, ouch.
Now you know how it feels when I nip my hand. Sorry. Sorry. I can't judge how close I'm getting because I know when it's riding along my skin.
I want to go, you know you caught my skin. I mean, that feels 100 times better than it did. But how about back here? This is where it's quite thick.
I know, but I cannot get that anymore.
Okay.
It's too thin. I'm going to have to go for this.
Yeah, right there. Okay. Shall I turn around?
Now I'll start at the back.
Okay. Is it on the longest setting? Can I check?
You check, Jesus Christ.
I want to make
I'm
sure.
on 10.
That 10. I don't know on 10.
You
Right.
bonk, you need to unlock it.
Yeah. So it should be locked. Hang on, that's odd. Unlocked. Yeah. Let's get on to 14 then.
I'm going to do it for you, and you can check.
It's on 14 now. I'll put it on 14. Sorry.
14 locked, let's go.
Alright. We might remember it took a long time before, didn't it? Because it just didn't really cut very much off.
Yeah, it's really gunked up.
Mm. Is it coming off?
It's coming along. You just ungunk it. Just combing your hair. Just combing it, not cutting it.
Actually, they use a comb, don't they? Oh, that's an idea. I've got an idea, Richard.
Oh yeah, don't think too hard.
No. They kind of push a comb through it and then cut it against the comb. Because the comb helps it kind of stick up. Now the comb is in the little box.
James, can you get the comb?
Please.
Please.
Where is it?
It's near the printer in the office, in a box. Now, for some reason, some of the little oil, the lubrication oil for the cutter, has leaked out on it. So we will need to just put it under the washing, under the tap with some detergent to rinse it. Well, that sounds good.
Yeah, for just gunking it up.
So it's in a box on the worktop.
You know the start of the film, Full Metal Jacket? I feel like we're in that scene.
Yes, I feel like it. It's on the worktop near the printer. In a box.
Well, I can only do like one stroke now if I ungunk it.
I know, it's not really... Yeah, that felt good.
Time to pull it through. Do you want to know the good news or the bad news?
I'll take the bad news first.
It's exposing a lot more grey hairs.
No, okay.
Richard, there you go.
Right,
Awesome.
You need to wash underneath the tap. I don't suppose you can do that for us, James. Put some like washing up liquid on it and kind of run it through. It's all kind of gicky and oily.
James?
Yeah, just coming.
Thanks. I should have washed that before we started actually, but I didn't think it was. So you see it's all kind of oily and yicky, so you use the washing up liquid in there. On the right hand side.
This one?
Yep. So just sort of spray it along the whole length of it, and then give it a good old rub around. It's just the lubricating oil that came with it. For some reason, some of it seems to have leaked out in the tub.
Yeah, it's all over the tub.
Yeah.
There you go. And it's pre-wetted. So it'll be
You
hair.
can kind of comb through it, and then as the comb makes it stick up, you can cut out. You
Yeah.
use that to cut against,
Plus the water helps.
and you go sideways against the comb. I think.
Oh yeah, that's working.
Yeah.
Professional.
Yeah. And of course the camera can't see what you're doing because it's behind you, but you want to turn sideways? Why don't we turn around sideways? Okay, I've broken a bit off the table. Never mind.
Quarantine waiting to be like. We're taking up quite a lot with the comb.
What you can't see, you can't worry about. And I can't see what you're doing.
Okay.
So pop down and see in the microwave. Okay.
Why not keep them warm?
We're going short.
Is it still on number 14? Just check.
12.
Why is it on 12? Put it back on number 14.
Because that will take an hour. I have more adjusted to it.
No. I like 14. 14's good. Because you'll end up going like, well, 12 was enough. I made a mistake. I'll go down to 10, and I'll end up at 6,
And then I won 8 last time.
and I'll be joining the Marines.
Yeah. You can't have everything you want, Dad. I'm doing a haircut. You left me completely up to the styling.
Yeah. I think that was my ear.
Yeah. Comb your ear off.
Is anything coming off?
No.
No.
So we just go for the good old one of like that.
If you want to. However you want to do it, Richard.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's working.
Yeah, it just takes up a massive chunk.
Yeah. Get rid of it.
It's going literally to like 20 minutes of me cutting your hair.
Well, I mean, how long does it take you to go to the barbers? A good 20 minutes, isn't it? And they're practicing, they're doing it all day, every day. Oh, wow. I'm not sure I like the feeling of that bit. So my head was being sucked into the clippers.
You're dying.
A bit bald. Oh my god. Somebody got something there. Okay.
Just remember, all your friends are going to see this.
Wow. They can all have a good laugh. At the end of the day, what they're going to do, they're going to have a good old laugh. I'll say, yeah, Richard was just
Messing about.
messing about. But you should see me before I had my haircut.
Oh yeah. Let's go with good. Let's go with the good head sucky.
I looked like Chewbacca. And now I'm going to end up looking like, I don't know, probably more like Smeagol. Funny how sometimes it cuts and sometimes it doesn't. There's got to be some sort of... You need to turn. Is that easier if I turn like that? sure the barbers don't use this much force. Like, but if it's coming off, it's coming off. That's okay, because obviously they have better equipment than you have access to. So, if that's what it takes to get it off, that's what it takes to get it off. Just try and leave my ears on.
I'm laughing too hard, I shouldn't laugh.
It's not as if you're going to cock it up anymore if you're laughing, is it?
It's looking very uneven.
Well, the more it gets cut, the more even it will get, because everything should come down to 12 millimeters eventually.
Let's go and chop your head off with this.
Right, stand around this side then. Do this side. I feel you've been concentrating more on one side than the other.
Spin round.
Now, if you stand over there, you come around that side, then I'll have a go from this side. Oh. Is this not so good anymore?
Huh?
Is this not so good for sort of flipping it up?
I can flip it up, but then it just comes straight back down. Jesus, I don't want one on the other side of the animal.
Ow. That almost hurt. Like doing brain surgery.
Takes so much from one lump.
Is it still on number 12?
Of course.
Good. Can you check it, do a visual confirmation for me that it's still on 12? Good.
That takes forever.
It's okay, I totally get that you're experimenting with techniques. It's okay, Richard. I mean, it'd be better if you experimented on James, but... Oh, that was my earlobe.
Oi! I heard you wanted to experiment on me.
Yeah, just Richard refining his technique.
To be honest, James, by the time if I do it immediately on you, then I'll have the experience of like cocking up on that first. Jesus Christ.
He's done my hair twice now.
One was the alpha, one was the beta, one's the live product.
Exactly, James. You'll be like version 1. I'll be the 2 test subjects twice. And you did a good job last time.
Kind of takes off lots of hair.
Well, that's because you cut it and it's just kind of laying in there. And a good exfoliation at the same time, I think.
Huh?
Getting a good scalp exfoliation at the same time.
What's that? What's that, Dad?
Well, you're just removing the top layer of skin using the scone off my head. I'm sure that's not good, but finished.
Is that a good look?
She's done that
look good.
She's done that first and she's given me like a reverse mohawk at the top. Like,
oh yeah, let's do what Mum did to me.
that's basically what she did do, yeah.
Well, oh yes, the lower number, the less amount it takes off. Bridget used to give me reverse mohawk. True story.
Yeah, it was like a number 1.
And this only goes down to 2.
Yeah, I mean, it was like Well, let's say you've got more hair on your moustache than you had on the back of your head.
I had to go to, that was my first day of school. I had the next day.
Well, it's alright, you couldn't see how bad it was.
I just remember standing on the stool here and I'm going like,
Yeah, you sat right about here somewhere.
and then we always call it the buzzy bee.
That's
because
right.
it sounds like a bee, but now it doesn't. I'm always vroom, and I just remember you going, "Oh, Karen, what did you do?" And me starting to cry, and then you realising how shit it was, and Mum having that some realisation of how she cared. Not at all, because it wasn't her. And me crying because she realising she did something really terribly wrong.
Yeah, you grew back. Whatever you do, Richard, it'll always grow out. I'll only have to look an idiot for 2 months. I'm sure Amy won't dump me.
I doubt it. She seems alright. She's a keeper.
She might even watch this, Richard.
She will. Hi, Amy. Should put this in the clan Discord as well. I ought to got lots of
Yeah.
that.
The one where you going like straight over the front.
That should be the thumb. Should be the thumbnail.
Oh. It looks like you're trying to brain me.
It's like I'm trying to what?
You're like,
Let's say I'm trying to do what?
have you got some more bits to take off with that?
Yeah.
Wow.
You're still the big long boy. It's looking good though. It's looking fairly good. Ouchie. Let's see. When you take, sorry. We should probably take off this bit. Yeah, that looks good. There's no confidence is instilled in this moment in time.
It's alright, I won't be going back to the office for a while. Well, I worry when you do it like that. That's when I worry. It's like you pull a bit of hair and just like snipe. No, don't do that. Because that's how I ended up bald bits last time.
Yeah, because I went like...
Yeah. Always put it through your hands. And I want to retain both earlobes. I don't want to be going to A&E saying, "Will you stitch this piece of my ear back on, please?" How did this come off? So when my son cutting hair cut it off. How's it looking?
Fairly good.
So you need a haircut more badly than I did. COVID hair. That should be a thing.
Yeah, you know the advert that say "Get the London look."
Get the COVID look. What should we have for dinner, James?
I don't know.
We need to do something celebratory. Where you can walk in. How about you get like takeaway and you can walk into the restaurant looking like this? That should instill confidence.
You're not putting your finger through your fingers. You're just pulling bits of hair, but just getting them on you.
Yes. Because they're too long, but again they're too short.
Oh.
It looks fine. Amy won't dump you yet. I put a yet in there. I just pictured people getting it like camera Andy getting a real kick out of this. People like them and Martin. We could go just like this without the thingy.
No. Well, we had to do that, like doing the straight edge at the back last time, which ended up halfway at the back of my head. So we'll refrain from that at the moment. Maybe under careful supervision, I could draw a line on there. You could like cut up to the line, but no higher.
Doesn't it? It sounds like almost encouraging.
Yeah.
Take part of it.
There's a lot around there, isn't there?
Yeah. It's just that I don't want it to go like flop over your ear. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh yeah, that bit there, yeah.
It's like,
Oh, ow. More gently. less speed. Less speed. You're not trying to rip the hair out, you're just trying to cut it, okay? Yeah, they don't do that in the barbers. But, that is not a technique they use.
yeah, the autistic salon.
Yeah, remember fingers. Yeah, leave the ear, leave the ear, not through the fingers.
I'm judging by how much skin I can see.
What, on your fingers or on my head?
That's what I'm going off of.
Oh.
Update.
Oh yeah. So I've done that. Close your eyes even more.
I think this is the most tense bit.
Round the ears, scissors freehand.
Yeah, that's exactly.
That's the only way I can do this without turning the scissors, without turning the buzzer setting down, which you won't let me do. It's a bit straight round here, but that's good enough.
Okay, well, I can tidy that up with the clippers, can't I?
And this massive step thing up here.
Well, take it off then. Give the scissors. Go for it.
Pardon me. These socks will need washing.
Right, that's right. It'll all need washing. Well, it's not too bad. A little bit of once all that, just sort of been through the shower, I suspect. Well, I'm hoping.
Please excuse the fact I just farted.
Nice.
It'll hit you like a tsunami soon.
Can I tell you what I have going round and round my head?
don't like it when you do that. When you say that, it's like, oh, that normally means something bad has happened.
Reverse mobile time.
You're still on number 14?
14, 12.
When did it go to 12?
I went to 12 earlier.
Where? Why?
Because the 14 was taking way too long.
Leave it on 12 then. Don't go any less than 12.
You don't want to end up on 4, like
No.
I did last time.
Was it 4?
Yes.
I know it was very short at the back.
Yeah, that's a good thing though. Actually, this is my teacher at school. My art teacher. Oh yeah, she would be so proud right now.
Trusty camera.
Spinny this way a second.
This way?
Yes. Seems you're here on this side now.
Yeah.
You need to clean out your ears.
Do I?
Yes. You could like. You wouldn't want to go on a date. Let's put it like that. Let's look at him. No.
Just try and get it even, yeah.
Oh, we need to get a bit on here. There's a bit of an art with this. I'll turn up to 14 for this part because I want to put it too short.
I think I might do my own eyebrows if that's okay with you.
So thick, they're thicker than your actual hair.
I know, it's weird, isn't it? It used to be like yours, obviously. So I used to laugh at my dad's eyebrows.
Then when he was like, oh yes, Miles, you'll get the same as mine.
And now I'm having the same conversation with you. And then one day you'll probably have the same conversation too.
With who?
Well, your children have.
I don't have zero children. Do I look like a responsible parent? No.
Yes, you do, Richard.
Yes, Captain Responsible, the guy who cannot even remember to like bloody turn off the shower sometimes. You think I could be responsible for a child's life, but yet I cannot even be responsible enough to turn off the shower? Yeah, that's about right. I just didn't need to. Ooh, that was a bit too much.
Think so? Don't get it
It's about feeding it in.
Yeah,
It's a
you
little bit
got
short, right? I'm not insulating you with concrete power.
well,
We need to go with this. If anything goes wrong, it's always your fault.
okay. Yeah, that's fine. I take full responsibility. I mean, partly is I bought a cheap pair of clippers which probably cost less than the price of a haircut. And partly because of the thought, well, they're just, it's a one-use thing. I won't ever need to use them again. Little did I know. Like 10 months ago that we'd still be in lockdown.
Yeah, we definitely need to do those.
Yeah, they are super bushy, aren't they?
It's not a bush, it's a fucking hedge.
Yes. I can't
Bush is an understatement. It's just the density of it. Yeah, that is. The fact that it actually feels like a solid.
Yeah, I mean, if you pull them and feel them, like sort of they're really thick.
If you pull them, that's like the weirdest
Right,
thing.
got a big bump here. Jesus
As
Christ.
if
Yeah.
That's something I'd expect with a spot.
Yeah, yeah.
In the eyebrow. You want to thin that bit there. I feel. I probably wouldn't trust myself to do anybody else's hair apart from yours or James's, because I know you two are not going to judge too harshly.
Of course not. Well, James might, but I don't. I think you should
I'd go way more careful on James's hair, to be honest, because he's going to get judged a lot harder as he's bottom grade, or bottom class, bottom year in a high school. And I'm...
Do you want me to do your hair, James?
No.
Dad has got 0 experience. I've had... This is the second one I've done. I could do...
I would trust Richard more than I trust you, Dad.
Okay.
Put it that way.
Here we go. I should time-lapse this. And take out all the funny quotes.
They will put on YouTube.
We can put the full thing on YouTube, that's what I'm going to do. Post it to my Instagram story as well.
We've got about 10 minutes before the phone runs out of memory, I think.
Jesus Christ. I'll make it short then. You're almost looking ready to go to Vietnam.
I love the Marine Corps.
I like the one that, or is it? They had so many funny things which they did in there. Like, this one's for fighting and this one's for fun. Rifle in one hand, Willie in the other hand. That was a great film. Shout out to the director. I think we're done on the hair. Now let's get onto the eyebrows.
Might need this.
Oh, I'll just eyeball it with the scissors.
Yeah, no. Let's not put let's not poke my eyeballs out with the scissors.
I'll use the comb and the scissors because I cannot cut with those things.
No. I think we need to use the clippers. I'll do them with the clippers. I would rather do them with the clippers myself.
I'll comb them first, but I'm not gonna let you do it.
You're gonna comb them in some really freaky pattern, aren't you?
I just want to get the thick sound of it. And I mean thick, but it's probably CHCC. A C or THICC. Thick.
Right, you could probably go just about 10 on these. Or probably even maybe 8. Yeah, try 8. I wish I had eyebrows like yours. Still. Yes, sort of comb them towards the centre, and then you'll kind of peel the hair up, and then. Oh, that feels good.
That's actually pretty good. It went better than I expected.
Yeah.
I expected the whole thing to come off.
No. Yeah.
I'm not instilling confidence, am I? Probably the only thing in shot is my hair.
Just my eyelashes, okay? Leave my eyelashes alone, just do the eyebrows.
We're doing your eyelashes. Hedge number 2. It's not. It's too short. Hey, guess what I was saying?
How do they look now?
This one is still far too long. This one's almost done.
Okay, carry on then. Too fussed how they look, as long as they look the same.
Well, that's probably what it needs to be.
Yeah, do you want to check that before you go to the deep?
So I've got a portrait of Yana.
How about that one?
I'm going to buy around the bogies out your nose.
Oh, nice. They definitely feel shorter. I don't know which one's the shortest, but I'd say the one on this side is shorter than the one on this side now. Would you agree?
It's all about to change, my dear friend.
You're going to make this one shorter than that one.
I'm the guy, bring one down, bring the other down, and I hope to get them at the same level.
How do they look? So comb my eyebrows back.
Back into position. They still look like massive hedges. They're like, you know, black and white tiger stripes.
Well, yeah. You do feel a lot thinner though. But yeah, I'll leave it to you to get them right, because I can't see what I'm doing.
Sit down and just do this.
Oh! This is a £5 IKEA table. I'm not sure it'll take both of us, Richard. But I would safely say it didn't take both of us, because that was sounded like a structural cracking. That's why I'm sitting over one leg, because vertically the leg will take it. Whoa, no, don't go like that. Don't put any whittle on the middle, weight on the middle.
I'll stop recording now.